We all know that inflation is through the roof right now. Prices are out of control, and Christmas budgets, holiday budgets are going to take a hit. So we need to be prepared of what we can do, and the way that Christmas is changing, holidays are changing this year, and the different things that you're going to see in place. It's really important to know ahead of time so that you can be prepared, because it's not only affecting food, it's not only affecting gifts, but so many other aspects of the holiday season as well. So we're definitely going to tackle all of those. And this is crazy. Toys are costing nearly 3% more compared to last year. Clothes are 5% more expensive, and household items are up to 10% more expensive than last year, which is really crazy. That is a huge hike in inflation, and we are seeing it. We're seeing it everywhere. Now, one thing that a lot of people may not be aware of, and I honestly saw this for myself, and I was like, whoa, I am not used to this, is free returns are becoming a thing of the past. We know we love Amazon for their free returns. It's just so convenient of, will it fit me perfectly? I don't know. I'll just get it. I can return it later. And I may not love it, so I'll just buy it and return it. So with that, you have to actually make sure that you're returning the item and not just letting it sit in your car for more than 30 days. I've been guilty of that. But also pay attention to the return policy. More and more stores now are implementing a fee to return. So if you're buying it online, then you have to pay a specific fee, flat rate, or percentage to return the item. Places like JCPenney and DSW are doing this, and more retailers are going to be doing this as well, which that really plays a toll in the way that we shop. And we have to be mindful of that, saying, okay, is this really the gifts that we want to give this person? Yes or no? We need to make that decision up front. Otherwise, it's going to cost us in the long run to return it. Next thing that I would recommend is thinking outside the box with gifts. So with the pandemic that happened, a lot of items were on back stock, right? And so it was so hard to get, especially furniture. Furniture was so hard to get during the pandemic with overseas and all this stuff going on, that so many items were in back stock, and then they just canceled their order, or it was too late, whatever happened. So now a lot of retailers have all this oversupply of furniture, office furniture, all of the things like that, and they're giving it at a discounted price. So consider giving furniture. Maybe you have a spouse or a brother or a son, whoever loves gaming and really needs a new office chair. That would be a great Christmas gift versus the traditional clothes, gift card, something like that. But having those other items that are not typical Christmas gifts, but would still make amazing gifts and they want it, hey, why not? And then you can get it at a discounted price. So look into things that were in back stock in the pandemic in 2020, and now oftentimes they're going to be at a discounted price. Next up is having a budget. We always know that we need to have a budget with our monthly budget, but it's also important to have a holiday budget. I have a spreadsheet and a printable version, whichever one that you prefer for you guys, but this is a great way to track all of the items that you're going to be purchasing, whether they be food items or decor or gifts, so that you can see, okay, this is the budget that we have for them. Hey, we are spending $20 a person or whatever the amount is a person, and this is what it is, and then these are the gift ideas I have, and that you can keep track throughout the year, throughout the holiday season, of how much you're spending on each person, and make sure that you keep track of your holiday budget. It's really, really important to make sure that you don't overspend and that you're not going into debt for the holidays. We do not want to be paying for Christmas in the holiday season in January. No. Next is gift experiences. I know that me personally and a lot of my friends I've been talking to lately are like, we need to declutter. We have so much stuff in this house. We need to just declutter. It's a lot. So with the holiday season, it makes it even harder because more stuff is going to be coming in, right? More cute decor that we see at Home Goods or Hobby Lobby or Kirkland's, and also gifts are coming in. So consider gifting experiences versus physical, tangible gifts. I love to look on Groupon to find things like Top Golf or going on different adventures or trips or a musical, different things like that, and gifting the experience to someone versus a physical gift. So that way it's something that they can remember, it's something fun, maybe you can do it together, versus a physical tangible item that's just going to end up in the closet or they totally forget about it in a month. I also love giving photo packages and photo shoots. That's another great gift idea as well, and then they can have those memories, especially if they have kids or a couple or have cute dogs or whatever, and they want to do a photo shoot with their dogs. That'd be so fun. But photo sessions are also a really great gift. Also consider DIY. Times are tough, but when we often think DIY, we're always like, oh, thanks, this is cute, and it's awkward to open it in front of you, and yeah, I don't really like it. So think outside the box of things that are not that awkward. But one of the best gifts that I actually ever received for Christmas was from my sister, and it was a recipe binder with family recipes. Now, as you can see, this thing is very well loved, but I love that it has sheet protectors, and then I've then gone and put family recipes from my grandmother's handwriting in note cards, and then she also typed up family recipes, and I've just got a whole big like slew of different versions. Anything with a star means the family recipe, and that's our zucchini bread. It's so good. But this is something that I use weekly. I absolutely love it, and it's something that I actually use. And consider giving up those secret family recipes that are sworn to secrecy and give them a recipe book of family recipes. I love having it in a binder with the sleeve protectors that protect them from when we're cooking and things splash. But think outside the box on DIY gifts, different things that you can do that are not the awkward, will this work? Yeah, no, but ones that they'll actually enjoy. But like I said, we have to be mindful of inflation this year. It is through the roof. Also having those conversations with your family of saying, hey, let's not do, gifts for everyone. Let's do a Secret Santa, or let's do a, gift exchange. I went to a fall party, what was it, a month or so ago, whenever fall kickoff was, and it was a favorite things party. And I'd never been to one of those before. We each brought 3 items of our favorite thing, and they gave a price range of what we had to stay within, and then we did a exchange of those favorite things. We picked a number, kind of like White Elephant, but it was actually things that you like, not just like awkward things. They're like, why the heck did you bring this? Yeah, this may be funny, but it's just a waste and it's just gonna be clutter. But it ended up being favorite things. So then we were able to get our friends favorite things, and it was more meaningful and like better gifts. So that's a great option as well. If you want to do that, you can do it so everyone brings 1 item, or everyone brings 3 items, and everyone comes home with 3 items as well, so they still feel like they got Christmas gifts. But there's so many different options of doing it where you're not like, hey, we can't afford Christmas. We can't afford to pay for Christmas gifts for, 12 kids and 13 cousins and all this stuff. And it's kind of awkward of having a conversation. But honestly, guys, everyone's in the same situation now. Everyone is, aware of the inflation. Everyone's aware of the economy, that they may be wanting to have that same conversation, but they're just afraid to, or embarrassed, or don't want to, look like they're not keeping up with the Joneses. So don't be afraid to have those conversations. Honestly, guys, the embarrassment that you may have, or the awkwardness, or whatever, even if they do think down of you like, oh, they can't afford Christmas, it's your goals. It's your achievements that you're going to be thankful for this in next 5 years. Or when you're not paying for it in January, like you always just put on a credit card because you don't want to be embarrassed, then you can say, you know what, no, we're not going to do that this year. We've got goals. We're hitting our goals. We're doing amazing at our goals. We're not going to go into debt for Christmas this year. Sorry if that's awkward. Sorry if you don't like it, but I'm not buying kids for all, 12 kids that you have, Aunt Susie. Sorry, but I'm not. So have those conversations. Don't be embarrassed. And if they look down on you, who cares? They're probably in credit card debt themselves. Let's keep the conversation going. If you want to know my Black Friday hacks, Black Friday tips, check out this video here. And if you want to know 50 frugal living tips, frugal hacks that you can do, check out this video here. No.